I want to introduce Martha Aritza. Martha?
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Martha Aritza, and I'm practically new to the Dream Team. I think, in beginning February. That's when I joined.
Right. So, Martha, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, definitely. You're gonna hear a baby. Maybe I came to pick up my daughter. Sorry. Um, but very briefly, I'm a new, or I just relaunched my tax practice and also my accounting managerial practice. I created my website. I'm got licensed, but my background is in accounting. I got an associate in science and bookkeeping accounting. My undergrad is in business administration accounting, and I pretty much entered or started in the field right after high school. And more or less, I have 20 years of experience doing accounting management. And I started doing taxes right after I took my individual tax class. I'm a I self teach myself. So I was so fascinated with taxes. So that's how I started in practicing individual tax filing, and also doing Schedule Cs, and getting into more complicated tax returns. At college, I also took my corporate tax class, which we went over the 1120s, and I think I have done two of them throughout my tax career. Um, just moving forward to the present, the past 5 years, I worked for 20th Century Fox and also Disney Corporation. However, I was studying to get the CPA exam, but then 20th Century Fox got bought by Disney, and the entire corporate or controlship department got dissolved. So my career transitioned, and then within those 5 years, I got pregnant. I have a beautiful baby. However, my baby needed medical attention, which she still does, and that's the reason why I got into entrepreneurship, and I am seeking your expertise to give me advice in how to market, and maybe how to reach milestones to transition. Currently, I am late to get more clients, perhaps, but I'm still being very aggressive in doing marketing and seeking out mentorship and advice from others who have already been in the field. So that's
So,
pretty much myself in a
so,
nutshell.
so what do you right now? You've got a part-time job, right?
Um, yes, I am um, a consulting right now. I am consulting right now for a wholesaler pharmaceutical company, which I'm pretty much their controller. I go in and I obviously oversee the other accountant, which is the accounting manager and the accounting clerk. So I'm pretty much like overseeing the entire operations, accounting management, operations part of it. I also help out and audit any resolutions that we might have to go through. Currently, we're having an issue with paychecks for not filing the 5500SF. So I also write letters to solve any issues and also save money for my client, which I have done that in the past. I have saved him almost $500,000.
Wow. When we were talking a couple of days ago, you told me about your office location. Tell everybody what kind of an office you have and where you're at.
Okay. Um, I'm in literally Boyle Heights by Cesar Chavez and Lorena Street. my house is literally right next to a supermarket. So I remodel my garage, and that's my home office. It's independent. Not only that, my marketing strategy, I have a tax service flag, and one of those, we call it the happy man. I don't know if you guys have seen at the car dealerships those little dancing, um, I don't know, marionettes, and it has tax services. So I think my house location is perfectly, because it's a very busy area. Not only that, there's people constantly coming in and out. There's also taco stands or food stands. So people, there's always uh, exposing through other or possible um, tax filers. So
Right.
that's another strategy.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
yeah,
also,
you got a great location. If it was like a storefront or something, you'd be doing tax returns right now.
yes, yes.
What do you need from the dream team? What are you looking for besides the marketing, which you're going to get when first of all, when you take the Start and Grow Your Tax Business class in
Oh,
May. But what else do you need as far as, because you're doing a lot of marketing right now.
correct.
What kind of
So,
marketing are you doing?
so right now, in addition to just trying to do the call, like just the flag and all that, I've been doing Facebook um advertisement. Not only that, I've been using AI to run ads and for me to post them on Instagram, Facebook, and
What are you using
TikTok.
for AI?
It's called, give me 1 second. It's called, oh, Chat Smith.
Chat what?
Chat Smith.
Oh, okay.
That,
Not
oh,
Chat GPT, right?
no, there's another one. Chat and Ask AI.
Okay. And so what do? You just say a few words and then it comes up with a
What I do, I ask, create or draft individual tax filing ad. So that's what I ask, and it runs it. Or I ask, uh, draft CFO services, because I also marketing that part of my accounting management firm, doing CFO services as well.
okay.
That I also, so whenever it runs it, it gives you either a lengthy or you can say brief, and it gives you a brief ad to that specific sector or item that you might ask.
Okay.
So that's what I've been doing.
Have you gotten anything out of any of your marketing efforts?
I just been getting questions, um, but I think I'm gonna follow up with whoever has been interested in the on the services. I have not only used AI, I also had reached out to people who I either have worked in the past, know, like family members or school former classmates or former co-workers. So I know perhaps marketing, it takes more effort and for me to get new clients, with which in fact now I got two of them this past week. One of them is from my former classmate, and another one is my an 1120 from my one of my friends. So it's a lot of effort, but then it seems like it's going slowly. But I need to have a different strategy as well.
Sandy asked if you wouldn't mind putting your AI platform that you use, the name of
Oh
it.
yes, definitely. I'll just send it to you guys.
And
Right.
I'm not going to go into your website because we still have questions, but um, she actually has a website, um, and it's adelantetest.com.
Yes.
Why did you name it that like that?
So the name that it came about, it's in Spanish, it's moving forward. It used to be Adelante Tax Services, but I had since I did an LLC and my the name was taken over by someone else. So that's why I did the LLC as Adelante TAS, which as you can see on the bottom, it says Tax and Accounting Services.
Okay. So what I like you guys to look at is please take a look at her website and let me know what you think of it. Okay. And uh, you gotta. It's like I call it cookie cutter, right? I mean, you bought it for like a cookie cutter.
Yes,
Uh,
it's a very basic website, even with the features. I do also believe there's something that it needs to be like formatted. I keep looking at it.
yeah, I was going to tell you, I was going to call you and talk to you about your website, by the way, separately. Um, I have some ideas, but we're also going to use your website as an example for the start and grow your tax business.
Uh-huh.
To kind of teach people what to look for, what to have on their website. She's got all the basics in there, but it's not, in my opinion, it doesn't, make me want to come and see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh, and we're going to improve on that though. Okay. And remember, if I'm looking at your website name, I wouldn't know what the heck you were doing,
yeah.
right?
Hmm.
You're in a very good area. I mean, you have high potential for a lot of clients over there. Uh, and you have to send me a picture of your garage, what you converted to an office, because it could be interesting, And then
I'll send it to you.
yeah, and then make the picture so that it looks like I can also see the shopping center too.
Okay.
Does that make is that
Yes.
it's you're that close, right?
Yes. No. 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 No.
Oh, you're not that close.
Oh
So
no. It's a supermarket which is right across,
right.
literally.
Yeah, so yeah, get those kind of pictures, because that's what you need. Are there any thoughts or anybody want to think or help um, Martha with some ideas or anything like that? Anybody can anybody think of that? Anything? Advice?